Go watch your kids, bitch.
Responsibility. Like,
real shit, gang. I love that. They be having a bet. Oh, I gotta watch what I say. They be having sufficient coochie. No bullshit.
Bro, they got a tight
Coochie.
schedule, so if they make time for you,
Yes.
you already know.
You make your appointment,
yours, nigga.
you handle your business,
Get yours.
and then they go.
I ain't gonna lie. Pregnant pussy is the best pussy, bro.
Bro,
You
it's
said what?
different.
Pregnant pussy.
Pregnant.
Yeah,
Wait, say that a little
worse.
louder,
I
bro.
never
Say
had
that.
it, though.
Wait, that's a whole different
Ho,
time.
ho,
I
ho,
don't think
gang,
we was
ho,
talking
gang,
about that, bro.
ho,
Say that
gang,
again.
ho, gang. We gotta put a big ass red block in the middle of this joint and get through the next shit, bro.
Yeah,
Cause we be chatting.
for sure.
Y'all fucking with it though. You feel me? It's Thurl
Super
Bread
thorough.
Podcast.
But I feel like
fucking with it, bro.
But to
definitely
stay in the
fucking-
realms,
I can tell, bro.
to stay in the realms of what we talking about, fellas. Lizzo, I bet you lost a lot of weight.
She did.
She's not
She
fat.
did.
That's
That
why
sound like a surprise.
swear to God, yo.
gang.
Lizzo, I ain't even
Hold
seen
up,
it.
yeah,
swear
we
to
got.
God.
Hold up.
I ain't gonna lie, she was a
He's
little
still like
big.
a
Hit the
hamster
joint
in
for
the
us,
face,
bro.
Not trying.
Hit the clapboard, Nate. Put the clapboard, Nate.
I don't even know what John.
Had to guess and shit.
Yeah,
for y'all real
Lizzo.
quick.
Niggas was trying to crack down on Lizzo before she even lost the weight. So I wonder how niggas feel about her now.
Reem was trying.
No.
Reem was trying.
No,
No,
you had
that's
a big
what
back Buffalo wing eating type joint. Buffalo Sabres you play for.
I was not trying to crack down on Lizzo. I do not approve of that
Love is
message.
love, bro.
But fellas,
Alright.
I seen her. I got the flick right here. I can show
So
her.
you got her number?
No, not that. That's it. This
Watch
is
out for the big girl.
This
She
is
ain't
just
even the
with
big girl.
social
no
media.
more.
BBL, no.
Me.
BBL, darn.
Y'all niggas some that ass.
BBL,
Yo,
no.
what's the process of me getting some more lick? Like, I gotta get up in front of the
Yeah, all that. Cause like, bro, I'm cooked. If I get up, I might not make it back.
I fall and I can't.
And I
get
can't
up.
put the lick. I can't put the lick in the joint.
No, cause you know advertisements and shit like that. I got fucking Rihanna in the video with me, but I can't. All right,
She lucky she with ASAP.
I got Jay-Z. All right,
Look
I
like
can't.
Saquon Barkley.
Biggie.
Like Reem.
Nah, no bullshit. He was my favorite rapper until Diddy happened. I ain't gonna lie.
Here it go right here, fellas. Supposedly, you know, us Wade, you know, she was bigger than what she expected.
Yeah, let me see Lizzo.
We not
bro.
doing
And we
no
not
shaming.
we
We
not
not body
at all.
shaming or anything.
But for
like
her,
that. We bidding. We
I
lit.
done had every type.
everybody was scolding her. Damn, you need to do this, that, and the third, as far as to get your weight down.
She's a beautiful
she
black
was
queen.
using her weight as a, like,
Black queen.
like, yeah, this how I'm gonna get some attention as well. Like, they gotta look out for the big girls type shit. As, you know what I mean? But definitely, bro, this is her.
No, I ain't gonna lie. The way you broke it down, I'm ready to see that pic. Like you just like,
Because look though,
that shit like
hold
that.
on. Then she got a
Okay,
couple more joints. Pass it
Couple more
around. And
sessions?
a couple more sessions, bro. By the end of the year, she'll be where some niggas will be willing to take that chance. Say
She
I'm
been hanging
lying.
out with Megan Thee Stallion. That's what happened.
Say I'm lying.
She been taking that.
Say I'm lying.
She
dog.
taking Ozempic. Say no.
That shit gonna fuck everybody up.
Bro,
Niggas cracking right
TG,
now.
by the end of this
Niggas on her
year,
body
she'll
right
be
now.
Cool.
nice and trimmy, bro.
By the end of the year,
Niggas on
when
her
I'm
body right
DMs,
Lizzo. She got the hair out and everything.
Lizzo,
Chasing
Lizzo.
after Carl Anthony Towns,
Yeah,
Nate.
we can keep
That's
it.
what I-
Okay.
Hey, bro, we
Okay.
can keep it a bean. Lizzo
She was
wasn't
big Lizzo.
Lizzo wasn't ugly. You feel me? She never was
she
like
wasn't
an
no
ugly
ugly,
Joan.
yeah.
She just the
Swipe it
biggest
over.
shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Her teeth irritates me though.
But that's the part of that.
Can they
big
see
girl
that?
Shit,
They don't
I
see
feel
that.
Like,
She like the.
They see this shit.
They don't see that.
We're gonna zoom in on the edit. You feel me?
How the fuck you not?
She like the joint off of Kim Possible and shit. What's that? What's that? Right?
You see that,
Oh,
Joe?
that's how the
Yeah,
podcast.
that's
Yo,
shit
listen.
crazy.
So you taking that risk?
Yeah.
See?
No, I ain't gonna lie.
She gonna have more of those by December.
She
I ain't
paid.
gonna lie though, bro. I
She
ain't gonna lie
paid.
though,
Why
bro.
wouldn't you?
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. 95% of famous bitches I would have ended up cracking just to see what it was like. Just to see like after you got some type of fame and money, let's see if you learn how to do something. I'm just curious to that factor. Like as a nigga in a relationship
Such as how, BR?
or a nigga that's dealing with somebody
Bring it
or a
down.
nigga that's like, you feel me on that type time, I wouldn't want to crack down on all these famous bitches. But
Of course.
as a nigga with an insight, you
Black
feel
men
me,
don't cheat.
with a
Black
thought
men don't cheat.
process and everything, I would think like, I'm curious though, like for me, because imagine somebody like Beyonce. What she fuck like?
That's a big mystery.
You see what I'm saying? And what if she was corn? Like imagine like
I feel
the
like
baddest,
Beyonce and Jay-Z
the
swinging,
baddest
bro.
chick that you can think
Think
about,
so?
or the best buddy you can think about as a celebrity, bro. And they really got some like corny coochie, or they pussy smell a little funny. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that shit throw your whole.
Dad, throw your perception on
Equilibrium
reality off, nigga. Like what?
Beyonce got
Probably
50
average. It's probably like
billion in a buddy. Smell like a four.
What?
A brief of broccoli pop? It's crazy,
Yeah, bro.
That's how that shit breathing.
I don't see that. But I think she more active. I think she doing all the work.
No bad.
No cap.
Pussy breathing on
They
you
be
crazy.
thinking like, you feel me? What would
You
make a
think you
nigga
make that
like
shit-
no hating shit? Because that's never thorough to hate on nobody. But like, it'll make you question like Beyonce tough, right? You feel me? We can agree that Beyonce tough, and we wouldn't say that like. But Jay-Z, like, what made you fuck with him like that? You feel me? I would question.
What
like,
you saying, bro?
This nigga.
Cause
What
she
you
bad.
saying?
Nah, look at him though.
What you
bro.
saying about Jay-Z? What you
He
saying?
look like
bro?
a thumb, bro. He look like one of them niggas.
Thumb.
He like one of them niggas from the Spy Kids movies, bro.
right.
I ain't gonna lie. Now with all them dumbass dreads,
They
you
said
look like
we
a
can
homeless man. I ain't gonna
make
lie.
somebody.
Bro, he look like a generic black person, bro.
No cap.
I ain't gonna lie, like a generic black cartoon. I swear to God, that's
He
what
look like
Jay-Z
one of
look
them
like.
fishes out of SpongeBob, bro.
Right.
Them niggas like chocolate. Say something, chocolate. Like no bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hate on the nigga though, because like I feel like that's
funny as
corny.
shit.
But I feel like he tough at rapping. He got his cheese. He did his thing. You never can hate on a nigga who did better than you in life. No cap. So I fuck with Jay-Z, but at the same time, it make me question though. Beyonce tough. Like, other than your accomplishments and stuff, did she fuck with your personality or something? Like,
Right, 'cause
I'm not no female, so I can't say like, oh, this nigga's ugly. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, you look strange. Like, you look a little strange. I'm not cute, but you look strange.
BR, do you take NTG?
Billionaires talk money.
Hey, real G's. Do y'all take the dinner with Jay-Z or y'all taking that $1 million?
I'm taking $1 million.
What?
I don't
Taking $1
need to talk
million?
to nobody
What?
about
Nigga, you
nothing.
tripping.
that
Nigga, I'm
dinner.
forever be.
I eat noodles at the crib.
At the end of the day, if I
you
gotta
talking
talk
about?
to a nigga,
that.
I
Fuck, you
gotta
about to
ask
tell
a
me
nigga
over the
questions.
$1 million.
Cheese, bro.
Fuck you about to tell me over $1 million.
I don't want to ask a nigga nothing.
What? Dinner with Jay-Z or what? How much bread, bro?
$1 million.
I'll take half. I'll take a quarter of that, bro.
fulfill
I
you,
ain't gonna lie.
I'll
If
take
I get
10%
a
of that, bro.
500,000,
Fuck that.
my
I'll
fault,
take,
TG.
bro, I'll take a couple bands over a dinner with him, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Right, I take 10 bands.
First thing I'm gonna tell you to do is take the 500,000.
Nigga, give me any money over Jay-Z's meeting. I'll take
That's
it.
going right to bills.
I ain't gonna lie.
Is he not about to pay my bills? Like,
You
I
take
think that
$100 over JC?
yes, bro.
I
Fuck
don't know
Jay-Z
about
about to
that.
do for me though. I don't need to meet
gonna tell you to take the
All you gotta do is take a
We
15
tripping. We
second
tripping.
video.
A
You gotta take a
bean?
15
You
second-
tripping? I'll
Yeah,
take a dinner with
15
Jay-Z
second
over a
video.
bean.
Bro, I ain't gonna
15
lie.
second video.
Is he
Bro.
paying for the
All you
dinner?
gotta do is do this.
Niggas ain't say that. Is he paying for the dinner?
Bro, it's
Because
a
if I'm going
bean.
to a dinner with Jay-Z,
Bro,
do I
so-
gotta pay my own
might
tab?
not
I'm not
be,
paying
bro.
shit. He
A
not
bean.
eating with Jay-Z,
Hey,
$1,000
DR.
dinner. I mean, $5 meal.
He might
So
make
Jay-Z
you pay.
don't even gotta pay. Nigga,
You
you
not
ain't
gonna-
paying for shit. Fuck
not
you
gonna
talking
take-
I'm
about?
saying it gotta be.
You're not gonna
situated
take a
like
picture
that.
and cap to your followers like you got
That's what I'm
feature.
saying.
song
That's
coming out.
over $100 right
I'ma say
there,
I
bro.
met
You ain't
Jay-Z
gonna politic.
today.
You ain't gonna rap to him.
No, I'm gonna talk to him.
You gonna talk to him? You gonna rap
talk
to him?
but I feel like at the same time I don't have nothing to offer Jay-Z. I feel like I'm gonna try to offer him some shit, and he gonna be like,
He got shit to offer you.
Oh, all right, hold up.
Bro, he got shit to offer you. You don't got nothing. You don't got nothing to offer him. He got shit to offer you.
He do, and that's my point. He not gonna want to hear nothing that I got to say. He might say, "Oh, that's Thurl." You know how many millions and thousands of people who talk to him on a daily basis that's trying to get that same link? I don't need none of that, bro. I need that $100 that can feed me tonight.
Bean, though, bro.
Yes,
gonna
because
lie,
I
bro.
can't get shit out of Jay-Z.
bean-
Fuck,
why
I'm gonna get out of
can't
Jay-Z.
you? Why can't
He
you,
not
bro?
about to do nothing for
Why
no other
can't
nigga,
you, bro? Why can't
Another
you,
grown
bro?
man ain't gonna just do
This man
something
ain't-
for you.
Then take it from him. All right.
So
now.
Jamie, man, I just jammed Jay-Z.
Some Philly shit.
What he saying that?
Take that
What he
shit.
saying that one John? He
You make
said
money, I take it.
What he saying that Joni did with State Prop and all they talking about something. And P.S. I never been robbed in my life.
That's real shit.
Nah, real
No,
shit.
some real shit though. Like for a bean, I just chalk the bean and had dinner with
Bro,
him.
I just
to
take
meet
the-
him,
I
just
take
to
the
have
bean, bro.
conversation
I
with him,
don't
take a
That
picture.
dinner probably costs
Tell
more
him
than
to
a bean.
repost
Fuck you
my
talking
shit,
about?
bro.
Cause I don't
Tell him
want-
I'm over here eating Wagyu steak. You think I'm about to turn that
tripping,
down for a
man.
bean, nigga?
Cool, this
Not
nigga
a
be on
bean,
Instagram.
bro, nigga.
I take the Wagyu steak. Fuck you talking about?
I'm cool. This
But
nigga
like
be
I
on
said,
social
5 bands
media.
up, even a band, bro. I'll probably take a band over dinner.
I take a bean and
I'll probably
up.
take a
Anything
bean,
lower than
man.
a bean, I'm cool.
Fuck it.
I take 10
Nah,
bands.
keep it a bean. $50, I'll take that too.
I take
$50
10
and
bands.
up, I'll take it
I
over
take
me
that
and any
100 ball
celebrity.
too, cause
$50 and up, bro.
Over any celebrity. Cause
Ruby
fuck they
Rose?
gonna do for me.
Ruby Rose.
If they porn stars, is
$50,
different. Cause
bro?
they fucking.
That's
You
like
giving that
$50,
$50 up
bro.
to get
I'm
in
in
the ring with a porn
Like,
star.
I'm in front of her.
If it's a basketball player, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a basketball player. I say check that shit up. I don't give a fuck if you cooking me.
yeah.
Check that shit up. So that's the only two people though: porn stars and basketball
That's more.
players.
That's more than two
Well,
people.
two types of people: porn stars and basketball players.
Did you hear, bro?
You lying?
All right.
You lying?
Porn
It's
stars, rappers, and basketball. Because I fuck with Herb. I fuck with 50. I fuck with J Rock. You feel me? If they
Yeah.
pulled up, I'd definitely be like, all right. You know what I mean? So, bro, you mean I cried to your song?
So a lot of niggas.
No, because it's not a lot of rappers though. Like I feel like it's like a good like 5 rappers, bro. Other than that, I don't want to meet 5, bro. I don't need to meet the rest of them niggas, bro. I'm cool, bro.
Who is that? Who are they? Br? Who you?
I'm gonna say 50 Cent for sure. I'm gonna say J Rock. I'm gonna say
The rapper or the battle rapper?
J Rock, the rapper. He signed a TDE.
Yo, my nigga,
I know J-Rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna say J
That
Rock.
Money Tree is my
I'm gonna say 50
Yeah,
Cent.
nigga, you know your shit.
I'm gonna say Herbie Herb. But even though I feel like Herb, it wouldn't be much for us to really chat about. Like we just chief or
What
something.
about Dirk?
I fuck with Dirk. I fuck with Dirk, but I don't really think that I really hang out with that nigga. Like as my lifestyle now, I don't hang out with niggas who get into too much, and you get into too much. Like that's your whole lifestyle, gang. I fuck with you. Take a picture, sound cool and all that, but if we really talking about make a decision to take some cheese or do anything with you, I'm gonna just go ahead and take that cheese because it ain't gonna benefit me.
What about G Herbo Manager?
I don't know who that.
G Herbo Manager.
I don't know that nigga.
I take it because I think I can get to G Herbo.
So you think,
I would take that if I think.
Nah, I'm gonna take the cheese.
Video.
Give me the cheese. Cause I feel like Herb Thurl, bro.
Herb
Like,
Manager.
who
Give me
the
that
fuck? Herb
cheese.
gonna be like, who the fuck is Cuz?
You ain't gotta worry about it, G-Herb. We good. I was just leaving.
Nah, gang. It's 50 Cent, Herbo, J Rock. I price. If Ye wasn't crazy, I really would have sit down with Ye and just see what he was on.
I'll sit down
But
with
Ye on
I'll
some
sit down
shit.
with
I ain't
Ye.
gonna say he crazy,
I'll
but Ye
sit
be
down
on
with
some
Ye.
shit,
That's
bro.
a G.
He
Over
popping
everybody
his shit
else.
too
I'll
much,
sit
bro.
down with Ye. It's a
So that nigga play a
it'd be
beat for you. You
it's
gonna
a
rap
method
that
to
joint?
madness.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, cause I don't want him to say nothing crazy while I'm rapping and be like, yeah, that shit. I might stuff him. Like, hey, stop playing, bro. I know you, Ye and everything, bro. But stop playing with me, bro. Real shit. What you want? Square up, bro. I got to fuck that, bro. I don't care about none of that, gang.
We
No
gonna need
bullshit.
that, bro. That's gonna be good
He
publicity
gonna
for our
disrespect the
show.
shit out you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I fuck with you, bro. I grew up on your music. Don't violate me. Like, if you gonna tell me I'm ass, say it politely, bro. Cause I'm gonna crash out. I don't give a fuck about how many security guards you got in here. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I got guns, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm crashing out.
Bro, I was ready. BR, I don't think I told y'all this. I was ready to crash out one time on my favorite rapper, Red Man.
Oh yeah, Red Man here, man.
I was ready to crash out on him, bro. So this was around
Talk to him, nerd.
COVID season and shit. That's when the bands was running in full. We get to eat regularly around this time.
Eating good, sound
Bro,
and all. Yeah.
For some reason, NTG motherfuckers like in all them tier B, C type niggas is just posting on the story. Yo, if you want this, that, and the third, and we making mixtapes and let's have your 500 deposit. I was seeing a lot of that from a lot of niggas in the game, NTG.
Yeah.
So I
Niggas was finessing.
felt like that's what it was. A Ponzi
motherfucker.
scheme of it though, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it don't even be niggas like Red Man, be his niggas.
Yeah,
like,
cause I had the same shit with
I'm on the
Jadakiss. It was
page.
on Facebook.
I'm on Red Man Gilla official page, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
facts.
I still got the messages. Just the kid, bro. So
Real rap.
I was like, yo, man, I spam I sent him a spam NTG. I just kept spamming my video in his DM. That shit was like my video like 30 times in his video. Like, you gotta see this one with you
Yeah.
go and see this, nigga.
I used to
Right.
do that, bro. Twitter,
So-
I used to spam crazy. But go ahead, yeah.
I did that, Brody. He responded like the views don't match up with the talent, bro. Good shit. I'm fucking with this track and the video to it. And we having I'm putting together some joint like for Spotify Premium. Cost $500 to be on there for all independent artists and all this shit. It's gonna be nice, bro. I think you should, you know what I mean, get on board with that. Send me his shit, bro, where I send the bread to and all that. He was like, this gonna drop by November 9th or 10th, bros. I'm looking, I forgot that day even passed and shit. I'm looking at the watch and shit like, yo, it's the 13th of
Nigga, I would have
November.
remembered.
It's the 13th of November. I go on Spotify, I get to looking, searching up anything under him, Red Man. I don't see nothing with Beanard. No. I see Black Rain shit. He got a single out there, but I ain't. So I hit him back, NTG, like, yo, bro, what's up with the project? Whatever.
Right.
He said, oh, yeah, man, that joint fell through.
Yeah.
And when he said that, NTG,
Nigga, I
I
smacked
thought
this
he
shit
meant
off
that
you.
it was happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, word. What's up with the bread? He's like, yeah, ain't no refunds.
Where's my money?
Man, bitch, I kill you. Hey,
would
Red
get-
Man, we on your ass, bro. We fuck with you, but you owe my man some cheese. Whoever the fuck run your Facebook profile, that shit ass, gang.
Instagram, BR,
Instagram profile,
No bet.
shit ass, gang. No bullshit.
He's talking about, yeah, bro, it fell through. And I thought that meant, the shit was going, it was still happening and shit. I'm like, all right, bro, bet. And I'm like, hold on. I don't think fell through mean what I wanted to mean.
No bullshit.
I went on Spotify and seen that it wasn't up there. Red, what's going on? Told me that it fell through NTG. I'm like, and he said, I'm giving out 2 spots on my story and just send me your music and I just post you on there and shit like that, BR. For $500, my man, I said for $500, my mans and them could do that. I had 20. Hun, bro, take this $50 until it hit 500 and just have them all post my shit. I don't want you, nigga. That's not why I gave you this bread, bro. And I started getting hot with him. Like, yo, man, I'm cussing the nigga out. He like, bro, I gave you a spot on my draw for 2 fucking drops, bro. You can do that, this, that, and the third, or you just don't want it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, I don't want that shit, bro. And you not allowed to come to Philly. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga gonna be somewhere anyway, cause I'm a nobody. We independent on the come up type shit. But just to put that pressure on him, like because if it was Redman in that situation, he wouldn't just let a nigga get over on him.
Right. So no, you got see my man's, bro. 5 to the face when you pull up. That's all I'm saying. That seemed fair. And no security, 5 to the face because you try to burn my man's.
Like I said, I feel like it wasn't even Redman. It was probably one of his little.
And
Nah, some social media handle shit or something.
And the end of all of NTG. Later on down the line, like months later, the nigga Busta Rhymes hit me up talking about
The same shit.
we doing the mixtape, but he was like, yo, my boy Red told me about you. And I heard the track that you sent him, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I like what you were doing. Maybe we can do something. I'm like,
Not yes, sir.
no, I ain't even like, yeah, it's whatever. But I was just like, damn, that's funny how the world works. Cause I really just aired the boy Redman out and that's some bitch ass shit you did.
And the boy Buster really be around too. I ain't gonna lie.
So that's what I was like, oh
outside.
shit, the real Busta Rhymes with the check hit me up. I'm like, oh shit.
That shit all seemed like a Ponzi scheme.
That's what
That's
what it was,
Yeah,
bro.
was like,
all this shit
When you said
seemed
that
sketchy.
that story, BR, it flashed me
It
back to
said
when I
yes,
had
it
these
said.
encounters with these niggas, and that shit was like when your favorite idols become rivals or something like that. Like, it was like,
The
yeah,
only situation I had, I
Still
feel
listen
like
to Redman?
yeah, I do. I
was
ain't gonna
close.
lie. I ain't gonna
I feel
lie.
like the closest John.
I listened to it and realized he ain't fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, BR.
The closest John I had was some.
Facts, no doubt.
The boy Quillies had said some shit like that. Real shit, bro. He said some shit like, alright. Yeah. Yeah. But the boy Quilly had said some shit like that. He tried to charge me like 3 bands. He talking about some cinnamon cheese and I'll meet you at the studio. I'm like, bro, I beat you the fuck up, bro. Stop texting me. Like, I really wanted to feature though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, at the time, he was hot for a second. You feel me? Core was just coming out. I really was thinking about I was talking to my homies. I was in the streets at the moment, like, yeah, bro, we can put some cheese together. I do a track with Quilly. This nigga talking about some, send the cheese. I'm like, what you mean, bro? And then Wallah ran into him in the studio. He come in there shaking everybody's hands and everything.
He gave you daps?
Yeah. He ain't know who I'm a nobody. You know how that shit be, bro.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You be a nobody really peep you like that. So it was like, damn, this is the same cuz. And now he was in the studio and I got a track about him for free. But then my engineer ended up fucking up the hard drive and I lost the track. The song with Quilly for free. No bullshit. The song with Quilly for free. Never got it. And then he tried to charge me $3,500 for a song, a month later, a month prior to that. He didn't even know who I was when he came into the studio, shook my hand. What's up, I'm Quilly. What's up, I'm Quilly.
How you get that joke
hey,
for
I'm
free?
Quilly.
You break that down?
So, I don't know if niggas, I don't want to be, name dropping niggas, but it's a nigga, he know what's up with me. A boy named Mook Coop. He ran some shit called GBA. That was like some little guilty by association. It was like a little music group that I was signed to at one point in time. And he was tied in with Quilly for real. He fucked with him and everything. So one time, like every time we be at the studio here and there, he'd tell Quilly pull up and they just be in there vibing. And on Quilly interview, you see my man's Mook Coop in the background. I could point like no fad shit, but my gosh, y'all, for me, he in the background of that joint too. So Bro was like, yeah, bro be coming through all the time. You feel me? I can get him in the studio with y'all. We was already recording, me and my man's Raj. Yeah. We was already recording. Bro just walk in there. It's like 5-6 people in there that was just with us. And he just started dapping everybody up, saying what's up. We was just finishing the song. He like, yeah, let me get on this joint. Boy, extended the beat. He went in there and started rapping on the verse. And then we got the song, but he didn't send that song that night. By the next fucking day, oh yeah, they did it. They ended up being in there for like another 3-4 hours and did like another couple songs, and then the hard drive started fucking up when we was trying to save it. So song is gone. Huh?
That's some PD Crack shit when he had the feature with Cameron.
Quilly told him like, Chuck, like, don't
I real life think that the boy shout out to Breeze. That shit was like some trenches shit, bro. Like we really was just in there. Like, Breeze was the only nigga who knew how to engineer. We really used to just be in there when Breeze wasn't there, pressing buttons, trying to figure out how to record, bro. But that's why I said I chalked all that shit. It was too much going on. Like, nigga, it's too many buttons, too many settings. I'm cool. I just wanted to rap. Like, I ain't want to come in here for all this. Put the beat on. Like, so when Breeze wasn't there, that shit was ass. You feel me? Like, but the next day, I mean, like maybe a day, I think it was the next day or the day after that, I hit him up like, yo, bro, can you send a track? Or even like the song without his verse on it. You feel me? Like, I want to hear the song. Mm-hmm. Nigga said the whole computer crashed. What the fuck you mean the whole computer crashed? Start sending me videos of that shit glitching. I'm like, damn, I don't know what the fuck was up with it. But that's some shit we got bought from a crackhead. Nigga, I don't know if niggas know about this, bro, but if you spend some time down in Kensington or something, right. Niggas come through with everything, nigga. Them fiends come through with everything. They bring a car through that bitch if you ask them for it, nigga.
They pushing it.
Real shit, just give me something, man. Like no bullshit. They come through with speakers, iPhones, everything nigga. No bullshit. So that's how that shit was. Them fiends came through with a fucking all the shit that we had in the equipment. You feel me? Like a lot of times we had equipment that came from them fiends. Them niggas was very, very crafty. Kensington Fiends are some of the craftiest people in the world, nigga. Of course, they're very talented.
They fiends.
Very talented. They can find you a motherfucking. They find you an animal. They find you a person.
They gonna make it happen.
Niggas finesse more than a smoke in Compton.
That's what they say on that one meme. They said, nobody grind harder than a crackhead because they always find their money to get some crack. Or some shit like that. Whatever the nigga said. No cap.
He got crack.
Spend some change.
They be trying. We reaching a little a precipice of the John, so we have to crack down on what we got going left, and then roll into the Yamin getting about.
Let's start rolling.
For sure. Don't say start rolling because I want to smoke.
Oh, that's what you meant about
that
rolling.
Folk got, like,
I'm talking about. Yeah, that's rolling.
Shout out to Herb. Do a fucking interview.
He's trying to. I ain't gonna lie. He the only young nigga I really listen to, bro.
Nah, he damn near our age, bro.
Only young nigga. He damn near only young nigga I listen to, bro.
He damn near our age, bro. He not even really like a young nigga.
That's fact.
Yeah, he really like our age.
The niggas that's out right now,
yeah,
bro.
And I ain't gonna lie, Herb, I just relate to him so much because he was like up in the times when we was really like growing up, and it was like he ain't never really say no.
He's a street politician.
Real shit. He is Nate. Fuck out of here. But he didn't say no nut ass shit.
What y'all talking about? Am I that?
G Herb.
Yeah, you feel me?
G Herbo.
He's a politician.
That's how we fuck with him more than a lot of rappers and shit. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie though, gang. Like with Herb, bro, I feel like he ain't never said too much like nut ass shit. He ain't try to be super gangster too much. Like that's the way that a lot of niggas model their life out there. No, keep it a bean though. A lot of niggas model their life after trying to be a certain type of street nigga, bro. And that's not like you trying to be a street nigga, but you know we come from the streets, so we try to like keep that with us a little bit. So a nigga like Herb, he low key like as a rapper and all that, he modeled that shit a little certain type of way. 50, he the nigga that I model after when I'm trying to pop it. Like, fuck you, nigga. I do whatever the fuck I want to. I get petty, nigga. I cancel your show. I'ma keep dissing you. I'm gonna say fuck you and your mama and your dad. 50 be drawn, bro.
You think Herb would be a good character on the Boondocks?
Herb.
50 be fit. I said 50 again. I'm drawn. I'm drawn.
I think
on the Boondocks. Yeah.
Herb is funny as shit though, because when you think about his son, I seen this joint on Instagram. His son called him with a ski mask on, talking about some hold on, I'm in the club. He got the different flashing lights and shit. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like when you see Herb's son, it be like, damn, Herb really out here having seeds. Like niggas out got their own kids. You know niggas with kids, but you be like, damn. Herb got a son, yo. Like, that's how you know you fuck with a nigga. You be like, you don't even know this. I don't even know this nigga. And I be like, damn, bro got a son. Like, fuck, bro got a son. Yeah, bro.
That nigga be like Lil Wayne on that episode of the Boondocks when his family from New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina.
Oh
came up the
yeah, when he came and do that as a cousin. He says, "You got games, bro? What's up? We play the games."
All Bogarting your shit.
No bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. In Boondocks, bro, they had nothing but real life stories, and they put that shit as like animated, like funny shit.
Yeah.
How about this, BR? The Usher episode.
Real life.
They said that's real life, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
That happened to the creator.
That takes some real life mustard.
He was a waiter. He was a waiter for the
episode. He was the voice actor for the episode as the waiter. I feel like that take a lot of mustard, gang. That take a lot of mustard for a nigga to say, "Hey, I'm about to record this."
I ain't gonna lie. I would have stole Usher.
What's your favorite Boondocks episode, man?
Nigga moment.
Yeah, nigga moment. I was
For
like,
sure. When them niggas threw that chair, I said, what? Cause I think at the time I was watching Boondocks, bro, I was a young boy, so I still was watching like WWE and wrestling and shit. So when niggas say still chair, it registers differently in my mind. Still chair, I'm thinking, bow! And then nigga on top, and he fall out and shit all dramatic.
Come right through.
No bullshit. So when I think Boondocks and then I see the still chair and they threw that bitch, like he ain't even had to hit nobody. They just threw the shit in the air. Nigga said, hush.
No,
Yo, what?
That nigga, the black Jackie Chan boy, I don't even remember his name.
Oh, you talking about stinking meaning?
No, how they killed the boy that was supposed to be the black Jackie Chan that was taking off
Bushido Brown?
Yeah, Bushido Brown.
Oh, Bushido.
Bro, they killed the shit out that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
He hit that nigga with a twist of fate.
He was the bid though, cause he was whooping the shit out of Huey. He was whooping that nigga ass. I said, oh shit.
Bro, BR, they always took a little ass whooping any fight. They just got a little block.
I was just talking to a nigga about this the other day, bro. Name a fight that Riley won, bro. Name one thorough thing that Riley did, bro. That nigga was getting treated the whole show, and he was voice acted by females, bro. I started thinking about that shit.
That nigga was scared.
He ain't have a lot of nothing. And bro, think about Riley on the ball team, bro. Riley on the ball team.
You said bitch.
That nigga was like Drew Holiday
Riley
on the ball
team. The nigga had 1,000 moves when he got to lane.
But nothing.
He said
that's what you get for free.
No bullshit. Then he was out there hanging with the white boys trying to say they was out here doing street shit.
Whole time
then he was out here hanging out with the gay rappers. I'm like, hey, cuz, what's up with Riley for real, for real? You out here imposing on niggas, man. I don't remember what the word imposing means, nigga, but you doing that shit wrong, nigga.
Nigga, that's gay.
Real shit. Me that you mad that Riley stacks paper to the ceiling and rides on 24-inch ground.
No, gang, he wasn't doing that though, bro. He was a dick eater, bro.
We need Riley, bro.
Your boy was a dick eater, bro. I started thinking about that shit. Like Huey was way thorougher than Riley, bro. He was on all that Black Power shit, and it made him seem like he was on some kumbaya shit and everything. But Riley will beat you the fuck up. He was getting niggas out of jail. He was in the trenches. I mean, Huey, my fault. Niggas hold me down. Nigga was getting niggas out of jail. He was in the trenches, bro. Huey was that nigga, bro, with the fucking Don King afro.
But you have to have a Riley though, bro. Like
Riley was a bitch.
He was a bitch though, but like he couldn't be Huey.
He didn't even want to ride with his homie that was smoking with cigarettes, bro. You weren't even in the fucking trenches, nigga.
I want to do hood shit.
He didn't even want to do hood shit with his friends.
But
what is we talking about?
Because when it came to doing hood shit, the nigga, he started breaking chocolates down to kibbles and bits, selling dog food, and he had his whole team on. You ain't want to talk about that.
He was hanging with the white boys,
talk
man.
Talk about nerd. Don't want to talk about that.
Riley, bro. Mention that. I ain't gonna lie. When you talk about Riley, bro, you gotta talk about that speech that he gave though. He said, "Fuck you." I forgot what he said.
He said, "Fuck your homie."
He said, "That's how hard it was."
He was in that coat, like that mink coat, like he was on some Cameron and shit. He was on some Cameron and shit.
Fuck your mama, no bullshit. Fuck your daddy. Fuck Prince Richie. Fuck Prince Irene. Fuck the Queen.
Niggas is gay. That's what he was saying. I ain't gonna lie. Riley was the bid, and I ain't gonna lie. Riley had the show lit. Like if it wasn't for Riley, the show wouldn't have been as lit as it was because he was the one who really like chimed into the street niggas.
That's what
even though he wasn't doing a whole bunch of street shit. Like the nigga was really like on some.
He was mischief.
Grandpop had him on angles, nigga. Grandpop had them niggas on ice. As much as niggas try to see it through the show and try to say them niggas, Grandpop had that nigga on ice. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he didn't because niggas was robbing banks and everything with them white boys. I ain't gonna lie, but they was white boys though.
Yeah.
I feel like them niggas, what was his name? Ed and Warren, Ed and something. them niggas was not, you feel me? They was white boys who had cheat. Remember the one episode, bro?
The kickball John?
No, bro, the episode where they owned the fucking bank and them niggas was robbing the bank and they was like, oh, let's try better next time, man. Like, niggas like, let's start over. Like, the niggas own the bank. They was just there practicing robbing the bank. That's some rich white people shit, bro.
Definitely, bro.
Black people would have been like, yo, I'm robbing the bank. Oh, let's book these niggas. Somebody come in here and kill these niggas, please. Please. Real shit.
And 25 to life.
What? Fed time for real. Fed. Ugh. No bullshit, bro. They had the white boys in there robbing the bank practices and shit. That's how you can say, Riley, why was you hanging out with these niggas? Name somebody Thurl that Riley was hanging out with. Other than smoking with cigarettes. Cigarettes, bro, was a Thurlest nigga. He was a real person. Thug Niverson was broke and he had them niggas trying to work for him and none of them niggas was really street niggas for real.
And he was still breaking bread. Wendy, Buffalo wings and all that.
Breaking bread,
Frosties melted.
We
had to take the long way home, nigga.
But at the end of the day,
the long way home.
One boy who said that shit and they had a group meeting and the boy was like, I don't mind flipping burgers at, like a little burger
do whatever
spot.
shakes.
Them niggas was like, no. And them niggas left the crib. You gotta remember when you watch Boondocks, it was nobody at Thugnificent Mansion, nigga.
But
they
Leonard
dipped on him.
Leonard was the only
except for the flipping burgers, nigga. See what I'm saying, bro? He didn't hang around nobody who really was no thorough. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that don't make him unthorough because he got dipped on and he became broke by trying to be a rapper.
Because when he was up, everybody was up with him.
He was turned with niggas, but at the same time, you gotta remember, he was dick riding Obama. And that's not thorough, gang. Even if niggas was dick riding Obama, to make a song and say, dick riding Obama, and he in that joint like this.
Yo, loco, we don't even do that.
Like, nah, gang, that's crazy, bro. So that's not thorough. You can't have no street niggas talking about some they dick riding Obama and make a whole song fucking...
First of all, BR, that was him trying to come back up. He wasn't thugged up.
Exactly, bro. So at the same time, if you got a nigga who gonna be like what they say, you gonna fall for anything if you don't stand for something. If you really that Joe to try to get your music back on that you dick riding Obama, you can't be thorough, bro. That's not thorough. So as Riley being a young nigga and trying to find some guidance from street niggas, he wasn't around no real street niggas.
And that's why he not on Thurl Bread.
That's what I'm saying. Riley is a cartoon.
Virginia King, you always welcome, baby. You got
I ain't gonna lie though.
For sure.
Huey though. Huey as a character to relate to, that nigga, even though he was on some black, but at the end of the day, niggas gotta be on that, bro. Niggas gotta be on that black power shit, nigga. You feel me? Fuck is you talking about? No bullshit, bro. You gotta know all that shit that Huey was talking about, cause niggas would come through and spin on you on some cultural shit, nigga. You be salty as hell on no bullshit. You don't know nothing. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Talk to him.
Huey was that guy, bro. Huey was that nigga, bro.
Like Ream the Cut.
What's y'all?
Speaking of Black Ream the Cut, NTG, you just dropped something.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? I'm mad as shit, bro. I dropped Parsley Hill, my album, supposed to drop today on all platforms. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Distro Kid fucked it up. That shit not on Apple
So
Music.
you ain't dropped, nigga.
So it dropped on
Spotify.
Spotify, it dropped on Tidal, it dropped on all the other shit that motherfuckers don't got, right? So
you suing?
I've been running around all day. I just came back from Detroit, so I ain't really get a time to tap into like Distro Kid to see what the fuck is up. And that
How the
shit
fuck they ain't drop on Apple Music
But
if you schedule it?
by the time this joint drop, it's gonna be out. So everybody tune into it. You feel me? That joint gonna be out regardless. So tap in,
Partially Hill.
And if you've been here before, you know this is the second time we letting y'all niggas know that this shit dropping.
Exactly. You feel me?
It's in your feelings shit, but hey.
You in your bag?
Feelings too.
You want to be in your bag?
You feel
You
me?
just lost your bitch. You about to lose
If
your bitch.
you about to go drill,
you feel the same
don't
way about
listen
your
to it.
bitch?
Yeah.
If you about to go,
You feel the same way about bitches at all?
You got a little
Or
bit of
you feel the same way about women?
Body, but that.
We got some club bops in that joint too.
Real shit. There's some Jones in there. I experimented with like a lot of different sounds.
He a
on
tender
that
dick
joint.
ass nigga. That's all I'm
Tough.
saying. No.
Love, breakup.
Black Cream Machine.
He like, hold up,
My
now.
favorite song from Areen, Feeling the Love, is one of those type of songs. It's not like a fucking
At that time, though,
a hype song or nothing like that.
I have to admit that I was a tender dick ass, and I wrote with some songs when I was in my feelings. So I just,
we all Parsley Hill. We all.
So Ben, we got like a dime left. Let's get it. Let's get into the next song.
Got 20 left.
Really though?
Got 30 left.
No, it's like a big.
We've been around. We've been around the world. We've been around. We've been around your girl. We've been around. I might say, man, we all been a couple places and shit, man. I wanted to ask y'all, what's y'all favorite accent from as opposed, north, south, east, west?
Yeah.
Favorite accent?
Yeah.
For like a girl or like just to hear favorite accent?
I ain't gonna lie though, that New York shit be kind of like I like that New York shit, bro.
I'm talking about like maybe like down south.
You talking about area?
I'm cool.
Yeah, bro. I like that New York shit, bro.
I think I might if I had to choose, my baby mama be coming from New Orleans, man.
New Orleans, baby.
New Orleans,
How they
baby.
say baby, that's what
New
got
Orleans,
you
baby.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. It had to be
$40 and give me some gumbo.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I definitely be
That's
New
a
York.
good ass question.
What you thinking?
I you hear it, bro.
I hear it.
I think because I didn't
bro.
I didn't met too many New York
Philly,
people, bro.
I think
I want her to say John, like drawn and dickhead.
Imagine teaching a bitch that though.
Philly.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I like me an island girl just trying to make it.
You another ass nigga, Jizz. You want to go international?
What
huh?
they say
bad.
chew at? Like chew.
Yeah.
What they say
That's-
chew?
that's
and
like-
chew.
Chill, that's
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Baltimore.
Be more.
I don't like that
Cool,
shit.
yeah. Leave that
Niggas
alone.
got
Y'all got some good females. bro. I
niggas
ain't
can
gonna hold
stamp
y'all.
that New York, or like the
Be
New
more got some
Jersey,
good
New
females,
Jersey.
they
You
Do
mean-
that.
I feel like every place got at least a select few.
They got about 10%.
Be more?
Baltimore.
I ain't really been down.
Baltimore.
I feel like Baltimore just
I'm just trying to
dirty.
show
I don't
them
know.
love and shit.
I
I
never
don't
been there,
know,
but I
bro.
just feel like it's dirty.
That's why I
Like,
said they
you
got
feel me?
like
They got
10%.
some.
Only thing they got is
It's
crabs
just-
and ravens, huh?
It's dirty.
Yep.
And Maryland got better crabs.
They like
than
they like their
Baltimore, so-
seafood. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you keep it a bean, the DMV is more like the seafood than I ain't never really venture into Baltimore. I just drive through Baltimore to try to get to like the next destination.
They definitely
Like,
got the
when
blue
I was
crabs
in
up there, though.
DMV,
Y'all like crabs?
That's
Blue crabs?
that's Maryland.
No, crabs ain't blue, bro.
I need people to understand this though. As a person who really was born in PG County, Maryland, do not get them associated. Baltimore, Maryland is its own institution, and DMV is its own institution. DC, Maryland, Virginia, it's like a tri-state area. We do not associate with Baltimore, Maryland. I ain't gonna say we because I'm not. I associate with PG County, Carolina. I'm liquored up. I'm not saying my words right.
So you from DMV or you from Philly?
So this the thing though. I was
Where
born
you
in
from,
Maryland, but I really put in most of my life of being an adult or teenager or anything in Philadelphia. So I can't really claim Maryland as much as what people would say.
So you was raised in Maryland, but you from Philly.
How was I raised in Maryland? If I just say I spent the majority of my life,
My bad. I bet you was born in Maryland, but
Yes.
you was raised in Philly.
yes.
Okay.
So that's why I say I really was putting like knuckles on people in Philadelphia. So it's like that's why that's why I bear claim.
Oh yeah, you been squabbling up, huh?
Yeah, you feel me? I was squabbling up. I ain't
you
gonna
a
lie.
Drake fan,
When I
that's
came
crazy.
down here though, I'm gonna keep it a bean. When I
Not
came,
ream the fuck out right
niggas
now.
can't see me with the hands, even off the
there.
liquor. When I came down here though, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas was on my
You out
body
your
about
fucking
how I
mind.
was
I'm
chatting,
50 and
bro.
no off the fucking stoop.
Oh man, I don't want to beat nobody up
50
tonight.
and no.
Niggas was chatting, bro. They was saying that I was drunk because I was saying words like "guh." Like, you know what I mean? Maryland people, DMV folks, y'all know about "guh." Niggas was getting me "guh," bro. No cap. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit wasn't flying.
Niggas was, I had a lot of lingo that I came down with from
Waterfall?
like
What the fuck was
live
that?
and water. Yeah, I
was
had
like,
shit
what,
right,
bro?
bro. DC
I
and
smacked
Maryland,
shit
you
up.
feel me? I had my shit a certain type of way. These niggas started talking about Dickie and this and Dick that and this, dick. I'm like, bro, chill.
Now,
you know what I
you
mean?
making it seem
No, that's how I
bro.
got down here. Niggas said you always Dickie and you dick munching, you dick biting, you dick
Yeah, you must have been
riding.
Dicky and all crazy.
No,
man.
this wasn't me. I wasn't doing none of the dick nothing. I just was observing the people because I wasn't talking, nigga. I was quiet. Niggas didn't even know I was from where I was from until I started chatting.
You was never
big as
quiet,
shit in the
nigga.
day.
Bro, y'all can't say that. When I first came down here, bro, I wasn't saying
You was
nothing.
never
Your
quiet,
first week
bro.
down here, BR, you was
Bro,
fighting niggas.
you was fighting niggas every week, man.
I
You
was,
fighting niggas
but
every
that was
week, bro.
after like my first 2-3 days. So like my first 2 days, I was
'Cause you
quiet.
talking too much.
I was quiet my first 2 days.
Real talk,
I was
man.
quiet my first 2 days. I picked up on what niggas was doing. And Philly, you know how niggas got a certain type of pride. Back in the day, niggas used to be like, oh, all right, fuck out of here then, bitch. So I thought like, oh, all right, fuck out of here then, bitch. So I started saying that to buddies like that's the way the niggas supposed to call in response. You know what I mean? So they got their brothers to try to jump me. What the fuck? I didn't know that was the next steps, nigga. Fuck, this is a Philly thing. I'm trying to learn the steps. So Basically, you feel me? Like, I start hearing all these niggas saying these different types of lingos and carrying it a certain type of way. I try to pick up on game. I start getting jumped. Like, fuck. I wasn't doing it right. It was what it was. Niggas couldn't whoop me, though. It's like, nah, niggas whoop me.
Yo,
niggas whoop me. Niggas whoop me. It's cool. They had to stroll me. It's cool.
Niggas couldn't whoop me though.
You learn lessons. You learn lessons from that type of shit though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got jumped probably cool 4 or 5 times, bro. I feel like that shit was thorough because it make you like, I ain't pussy, so I know not to like be ducking situations, but it make you a little bit more aware. Like, damn. Niggas can get you. You know what I mean? Hey, bro. Hey.
Hey, niggas.
Especially them niggas BR. Oh, nah, my hood niggas know better to fuck with me. And it should be all
niggas be popping. This the thing I always want to say though, bro. Niggas will pop it so heavily, so crazily, and then die. Like, what you say all that shit for? You basically just promoting violence and then just crash out.
Being a victim of it.
Exactly. Like, that shit don't, it's no good coming from trying to entice violence with another person.
Say that again, bro.
Because it ain't no good end result. At the end of the day, as 2 niggas, bro, what you want to crash out about it? If we crash out about it, how do we end it? Because you want to keep trying to drag your nuts and I'm trying to drag my nuts. What we going to do?
But
die. You feel me? That shit not thorough. That shit never been thorough.
This, Beezy. If you know your enemies like you know yourself, you shouldn't even fear 100 battles with the nigga because you know it.
And that's what I'm saying, though. Niggas not fearing those battles. You should fear those battles because some niggas is retarded, bro. Not to use that word because it's offensive to some people, but like real shit, some people don't have that mindset like you have to try to achieve something more with your life. Some niggas ready to end it right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because my pride is more important than a nigga talking to me crazy. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why I say that shit never thorough because it's like, calm the fuck down, nigga. You got more shit going on than this, but because you got your eyes all red, you start doing weird shit.
I gotta prove my man right here in this moment.
That's like I said, bro. That's a lot of like Philly in general. You know, you learn that in Philly, and you learn that shit, and it instills into your brain, so you know.
Because that's how niggas was raised, bro.
Yeah, we raised differently than a lot of different cultures and a lot of different cities, a lot of different states. And it's crazy to say that right after I just said I was born in Prince County, Maryland. Because even out there, though, I picked up on shit, but it's different out there because in Maryland, they got apartment complexes. They don't have hoods and blocks and shit like that. They got apartment complexes. So when you go to that apartment complex, that's your hood. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing as blocks, but you real life got people that you already around.
We went to a hood, bro. That shit was one way out, one way in.
Literally, you can get stuck in a situation. If you go into a complex thinking you just about to ride through, you get stuck in there, nigga. You got to do a whole U-turn to get out. And them niggas already got it blocked off so that you can't get out that U-turn. You're caught. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as you come in, you're caught.
Can't shoot at the
You feel what I'm saying? You had to back all the way out the jam and niggas is coming behind you, so you backing into cars. That's how they got shit set up in the DMV. Bro was with me when we was in the trenches. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's different in different environments. So in our environment, we know that's how that shit go. And in their environment, they have a certain way of shit going the same way too. So it's like, but either way, like, bro, my man's is booked right now for a body. 20 years or some shit like that. It ain't getting you nothing, bro. Niggas is dead for what?
Just so you can say I got that?
Yeah, you in jail. Salty as shit. That shit don't do no good for nobody, bro. That's why I say that shit is never thorough to be beefing.
But sometimes, bro,
doing all that corny shit.
Some of these niggas be born into this shit, bro. So
that's what I'm saying.
It's always easier said than done.
That's what I was about to say. I understand that a lot of shit be deeper than like, you know, conversation or just being simple, but it be like, that shit really don't get you nowhere. Even if you still want to, your man's dying and you trying to get back for your man's ain't gonna get you shit.
Facts.
Ain't gonna get you shit. You're gonna get a target on your back and it's gonna have another nigga trying to pluck you or the law on your ass.
Facts.
Niggas don't get away with nothing.
That go back
these
to what
days.
you said earlier. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't be trying to think ahead or like got other shit to live for. You feel me? Like, some motherfuckers really just crash out. So they don't even care, you feel me, at that point in time. But, like, a lot of motherfuckers be caught up in the moment of what going on and what they, like, the situation and shit like that, you feel me? So they not thinking about the repercussions or what's going to happen if this happen or what's going to happen, you feel me?
Facts.
That's real shit, bro. Niggas, mine.
It's on a dub right now. You peep it. It's on a dub right now, but niggas ain't, you mean, tap in.
Yeah.
I don't know how we supposed to carry that.
We gonna carry it how we been carrying it, bro. Thorough.
As in, like, we got a
Thurl
dub
Bread.
life?
No, he said that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's runts, but it's not runts because nobody
ain't pull up
came in and said it's runts yet.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta walk out that joint. You mean
Let's go back on like we just regular schedule program. What we talking about?
We was doing thorough. We
gonna do like one more joint and then just wrap it to the joint.
I mean, can I get your insight on this, brodies? Because this is some crazy shit I read about before we got our thing started.
Right.
White couple, white man, white woman, had a fucking black baby.
It's not his. It's not.
Due to an IVF mix up or IFV mix up.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Babies or something. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's some real life scary shit, bro. Because I don't like that. Like, keep it a bean.
That's on the doctors.
Crazy.
Man. That's on the doctors.
I'm trying to process what he just said. Hold on, bro. So they implanted a baby into somebody. It was what do they call it?
Implanted a black baby into a white woman.
Surrogate. So they had a surrogate implant a girl with sperm so she can have a baby, and she white, and they wanted a white baby, and they came out black. That's what you're saying.
I think yes.
No, I feel like
that right because I thought truthfully that them niggas actually the white people couple did it.
Got it in.
Yeah, and they but this was a mix up of a IVF. I don't even know what that is. So I'm assuming that's some type of injection or some shit.
Yeah, that's like a type of way to have like the pregnancy and shit like that. I seen that shit on
He probably was mad
TV.
as shit. Yeah.
So they playing the sue, but I just wanted to get your insight on that because what is
See me, bro, as Black Reem, bro, me being as dark as I am, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't be liking too much of that, like, mixing, like, breed shit, like, you feel me, like, blacks having babies with white people, because at the same time, like, I'm not trying to be a nigga who say you can't date with no white woman or nothing like that, but at the same time, it's a lot of white people who really be trying, you gotta think about it, it's a large population of those people who really be trying to take over our culture or try to say that they are part of our culture, so I don't like that it's a lot of people who are mixed race, biracial people who start trying to identify as black people but really be white people for real, because their parents is white. So I don't be liking too much of that because it's affecting our people as a whole, because they try to attack our culture and saying, oh, well, we're black. No, bro, you 50-50 and you be really showing that shit sometimes.
100%
or if
white.
you identify as a white person because you look like a white person but you got black in you, so you feel like, I don't be liking a lot of that type of stuff. So a woman having an IVF and saying that she had a black baby, I don't even know how I feel about that black baby coming from out of you, because now what is that black baby about to go through? You feel what I'm saying?
She was going to sue the doctors, BR, so she planned on taking them boys to court and all that, because that's not what she wanted.
And that's what I'm saying, though. When it turns to
like, what
child,
you gonna do with the child,
that's
though,
what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't even really like when it comes to you, like, if I had a white baby, I feel like in my mind, I wouldn't know how to raise that white baby, because I don't know how to teach you shit. I don't know how to relate to you, white baby, because I hadn't had to go through a lot of different things in my lifestyle. I can teach you how to be a human being, but you know what I'm saying is, though, bro, I can teach you how to be a human being, but when it comes to a cultural level, you're going to be raised like a black child. So that's what I'm saying. A white mother is going to raise a black child like a white mother, so he's going to be deprived of his black culture. Yeah. That's the reason why I do not like when those things happen. Even with Asians or Puerto Ricans or Mexicans, I understand exactly why they feel more comfortable within their own culture, because they understand each other. It's not like I'm against mixed cultural babies unless when it comes to white, because when we come to the white people, bro, we didn't get our 40 acres and a mule. I don't care.
Still to this day.
No, Reem low key spitting though.
Day.
You feel me? Like, not saying we against biracials and shit like that.
Yeah, because I
be feeling like different races are different. Like, we biologically different. Like, you know how black people, like, white people need sunscreen. Sun help us, bro. We cool in the sun. We been mopping all day. We cool. Like, that shit help us. Like, our bio makeup is different. So I feel like every race kind of should stay to they culture. And like you said, like, a black culture way different than white culture. But we don't got culture. That's what fuck shit up.
I'm back and forth about it
culture,
too. We do have culture, because you gotta think about it like this.
We are the culture, bro, but it's so everywhere, bro. It's so manipulated.
Exactly. Everybody starts taking from our culture. Exactly. Because even rock and roll, that was a black made thing, bro. And there's a lot of things that get lost into the history and translation of time that people don't even remember, or things that are made by black people. So it'd be kind of tricky like that, though, because as me being a person who likes to have, like, everybody in unity and everything, we have to have our own foundation. But at the same time, if we have a situation where we start to separate everybody and everything, it's gonna be like, well, the Mexicans got this over here, and the Puerto Ricans got this over here, and the Asians got this over here, and the blacks got this over here. That kind of makes a problem, because it's gonna be like everybody kind of do for self. Now it's like I only want to do for my people. Like it's good to have that type of motive in mind to know that all right, I'm black, so I'm gonna do for my black people. But then it's like,
quick question, bro. Like this is kind of off the walls. I was talking to my brother about this. What is black? What's a black person?
See, that's the thing. They say that black is not even a color. It's devoid of color. It's nothingness at the same time. If you're talking about black, so when you talk about a person and ethnicity, you would have to say African American because of what their descent is. You feel me? Where they come from.
So an African person not black.
So African American.
So African person not black.
An African person isn't African American because they are literally African. We are African American in descent, so African people literally derive from Africa in their natural born lives.
Themselves black, BR.
That's just so multi-layered. It's like so much layers.
That's real shit because you got Caucasian people, and then you got Italians, and then you got fucking.
I feel like
you feel me.
I don't think black people
different Irish people. You got Europeans. You got different types of white people.
I feel like, for example, Puerto Ricans and shit. You go to New York, you see all them type cats in New York and all that. But those Puerto Ricans from overseas, they know that they Puerto Ricans too, but they don't really look at them as 100% Puerto Rican because they're Western civilized.
That's the same thing with Arabs too, though. Arabs will come down here.
That's why I was about to say.
Arabs and Africans, they'll come down here and they'll call us American Muslims, and that's not because they trying to disassociate us, but at the same time they know that we wasn't born under their religion. So that's the same thing.
I was about to say. I feel like Africans don't even consider themselves black in the sense of because they ain't in the Western civilization of what we know and shit. That Western civilization culture. That's why I think an African wouldn't even. Yeah, I'm black. No,
I'm about to fuck y'all up real quick.
They feel differently about it.
I don't think African.
We gonna wrap it up.
I think most black people, quote unquote, an American aren't African American. Like I think most of us are American. Like we was before. Like we was here before slavery, before
bro, I think it's a statistical fact that we have to be African American because we originated in Africa. We weren't birthed here at all. Like our ancestors were Africans. We were African.
Bro, my grandmother's was from South Carolina, bro. Nobody.
So,
y'all keep
so what I'm
listening
saying
to like
is,
what
though,
history
bro,
books tell you.
No, bro, it's not about that though, bro. So that's like saying like, all right, everything that I read don't make sense. So that's what I'm saying though. You thousands, no, bro. We got thousands of years of ancestors.
Let me break it down, bro. They told y'all millions of Africans came on fucking paddle boats, wooden boats in 1600 and came over here. That shit don't even make sense. It's not a fact, bro.
It's a fact.
It's not a fact, bro.
The boats was found, bro. They got this shit in this actual
fact,
exhibits and stuff. It's not a fact. I don't know what type of research you do.
I did a lot of research, gang.
But bro, I ain't gonna lie. In my schooling, when I was in the DMV, we really had to go to Central. And I went to Princeton Elementary. So when we went to Princeton Elementary, we had to go to places in real life, see this shit, and see the actual documents and stuff.
But listen to me, bro.
And what I'm saying is,
Google
Princeton.
Bro, what I'm saying is inflated. People came over, bro. But like what happened was, bro, they interbreeded us with different Africans and different cultures, whereas though they kind of took our nationality away from us. Like no black person know really where they came from, bro.
Absolutely.
Africans look at African Americans like we not the same people, bro. Africans look at us like we different people.
Yes, because they lived in Africa. Like I just said, with native, like when we have Arab people, any person who claims to be Muslim, an Arab person is going to call you an American Muslim. They don't care about what you say you did or what you actually do in America. They call you an American Muslim.
So they different, right?
That's what I'm
saying. No, that's just how they feel because you wasn't born in the Middle East. That's different.
But no, hold on. You talking about two different type of people, bro. Are you saying that the American Muslims came from the Arabs Muslims? Is what you're saying?
No.
Then what? That's different.
From there.
That's different, bro. That's different. That's different.
The religion came from there.
We talking about.
So you're supposed to follow the religion as it was there. You're not supposed to change the concepts of how
religion and race is two different things, bro. Religion and race is two different things.
I understand.
Bro.
So what I'm saying is though, you saying that Africans feel like we are not African American because they are from Africa. That's what I'm saying. It's the concept of what you're trying to say.
Because they know we different, bro. We different in our bio makeup, bro.
African American, right? So if you a Muslim from Saudi Arabia, you can't tell me that I'm not a Muslim because I'm not from Saudi Arabia.
So why are we African American?
Because we were from African American, bro. We have African American descent.
We from Africa?
I mean,
bro, who do you know in your family that's from Africa, bro?
I don't know.
Ask whoever in your
African American descent,
who do you know?
Bro.
Who do you know in your family that's from Africa, bro?
Like a 23andMe, they'll tell you your lineage. I just found out.
Can I say something, bro? Can I say something real quick? How the fuck they had DNA from 1500s or 1400s? How, they don't have any blood to compare it to. Like, who blood you comparing me to?
So your oldest ancestor has blood, and that blood has to come. Your oldest ancestor, whoever the fuck it is that put blood in the system, nigga.
They got a
like he delusional.
Listen, so they got a
nobody put blood test in. Nobody's in the system.
Bro, listen, 500 BC, they got the DNA for somebody from 500 BC.
Nobody's talking about fucking 500 BC.
What time period you talking about? What ancestors you talking about, bro?
Whoever the fuck got their blood in the system.
What ancestors?
Whoever the fuck. Do you know, nigga?
Bro,
you keep talking like he's slow.
So they was collecting blood from niggas in 1500.
So different races have different.
This nigga's crazy.
DNA is different. You know what I mean? So like your blood type.
It's 3 different blood types, bro.
No, I'm saying like, your genetics.
Right.
Like, so like what
It's
makes
more
you
than 3, bro.
if you pass away, they can tell this was African American person, this is a white person, based off of your bone structure.
That's true.
The bone structure, yes.
Because so
yes,
that goes into your DNA as well, though. So like your blood, they can tell whether this is a black person's blood or whatever, based off of science. I can't get into the specifics of it, but they do have tests.
Because there's certain things that make your genetic makeup is science. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, I know a lot about science, bro.
If you have African American blood in your body, bro, they can be able to identify that you have African American blood in your body. You keep talking about 500 beat. Nobody give a fuck about the most latest. It's about the month. No, nigga, I listen to you. I listen to you. Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me. I heard you. I heard you. What I'm trying to say is
that's my problem. Sometimes I don't listen. I'm listening to him.
So what I'm gonna say is though, bro, he's nigga trying to act like he can't identify what the fuck black is. Like niggas know what ethnicities is. We already got past that conversation of ethnicities. It's about where we descend from. So if your oldest ancestor comes from African American descent, then nigga you black. That's
my
what
oldest
I'm saying.
ancestor doesn't come from African. My oldest ancestor come from South Carolina, bro.
So what I'm saying is,
folks, most people came from the
South.
South.
Location. That's not an ethnicity. What the fuck are you talking
American
about?
is an ethnicity. South Carolina is in America. If you from South Carolina, you from America. You American.
What? You're European American. You're
American, bro.
So American, dickhead.
Why isn't it?
The fuck is you talking about?
We got colonized.
Google it. Ain't no fucking American.
Because we got colonized.
Nobody is called an American,
people
bro.
call it Americans.
A Native American.
Native American. They're American. Native Americans is Americans, bro. Native to that's like saying Native Europeans.
So what the fuck is the word native? It's a word, right?
Native Italians.
You have to be Native American.
So they
Italian American, African American.
So it's Americans. So that's my point, bro. That's Americans. Is people call Americans.
You can't call people just Americans though. They have to be something. It's their ethnicity.
What is Native Americans? What's Native Americans?
A fucking Indian, nigga.
The first Americans, right?
Like he's slow.
The first Americans, right?
The
first
Native Americans are Indians, bro.
India's India, bro. How the fuck is the Native
Indians are not Indian, dickhead. What the fuck is he talking about?
Bro, it's real.
India, Indian, bro. India, Indian. American. How the fuck is American from India?
Indians.
No, they not. They us, nigga. They fucking us. They black people, bro.
They black people, bro. Native American, bro. Like Cherokees and shit like that, right?
Cherokees. There's so many different.
Right. So Native Americans are like Cherokees and shit like that, right?
They're not Indians, bro. They not Indians.
Native Americans, though, right? So we know what we're talking about.
How you call them Indians?
When we talking about Indians, we don't call them fucking Indians because they're from India.
Bro, I had it, bro.
We don't call them Native Americans. So what I'm saying is she's not making a fucking point. He's just sounding dumb.
Listen, I had
Native Americans are Indians,
girl, bro, in college, bro. I fuck with an Indian girl, bro. She was from India, bro. I fuck with an Indian. She was from India. She wasn't Native American.
She's not a Native American. She's not an Indian American. That's the thing.
She's Indian.
So what point are you making?
I'm saying
Indian. Exactly. She's from fucking India. Like an African is fucking African.
So Indians, bro.
They're not African Americans. They
Indians come from India, bro.
The fuck? He acting slow. African Americans are Africans and Africans are Africans.
Bro, how is Native Americans?
He act like he's fucking dumb. Indians are Indians and Native Americans are Native Americans. That's it.
Native Americans?
There's no Asian Americans. There are Asians and then there's fucking Americans. That's it. If you're born in Asia, you're Asian. That's it. Ain't no fucking Asian American.
That's my point, bro. It's Americans. Americans. That's my fucking point.
You proving this point.
That's my fucking point. It's
trying to say that
Americans.
Native Americans are Americans. I said no.
Native Americans are Indians, gang. That's what you said.
That's what I'm saying, because they usually be, bro. Cherokees and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. If you trying to say that an Indian person is from
Cherokee
India,
is not Indian. Cherokee is not Indian,
So
bro.
what
I
we
love
call
shit like
Cherokee
this,
and all them
dog.
type of
Read
people,
my
bro.
Cherokees are Native
Read my
Americans.
God, but
gang.
Native American. So we gonna keep it at Native American. Let's stop trying to call it Indian. So what the fuck? That's
We
what
call it
because
Indian.
most niggas call them the Indians. I'm not.
Bro,
I'm not making this shit up. We
Bro,
not fucking
bro,
slow.
This what we need to do, bro. We need to take a deep dive into all the shit we learned and actually think about that shit, bro. They told us it was
understand.
Indians. They told that. What Reem's saying is what he was taught, bro.
Yeah.
They said it was Indians, or you know what I'm saying. But that shit.
So what I'm saying is though, with African Americans, I try to disassociate that shit with everything else, bro. I don't want no associating with no fucking Americans. So when I say we African American, we come from Africa, bro.
I just don't believe that.
they
I
was
don't
learned.
believe that, bro. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that, bro. It's
everybody that is
impossible.
From that
bro.
area, though.
It's
I mean, so what are we
impossible,
talking
bro.
about? What are we
It's
talking about? So we saying that
impossible, bro.
everybody that's black
It's
don't
I
come
agree
from.
with you, NTG.
I
Don't
think-
come from where
bro,
though?
I
No,
think
no, no,
different.
no, no, no.
I'll
Gang,
tell
gang,
you.
gang. Ho,
I think American,
ho.
bro.
Where do we say niggas come from? Y'all saying that melanated people come from where? Because you feel me? I feel like all melanated people
American
originated
Africa.
from the Middle East or Africa, bro. I don't feel like melanated people
Why?
came from nowhere else.
Why?
I mean, the islands.
Why? No. Why? Why do you think that, bro? Like, let me.
You can
why-
go back into science or you can go back into religion. There's things
Why
that are
do you
stated
think-
into those things, though. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. So if you
Egypt.
want to get
So-
into those things to get political,
Let's
into
get
that name,
let's get into it, bro. Like, why? Like, why do you think that,
That when everything separated.
bro? My whole thing, bro.
that's
People.
what I'm saying, though. But I feel like it originated from there, and if we originated from there, so that's when you say African American or black people, where do y'all come from? We come from this area. We wasn't in America. Whatever the fuck do y'all want to call America, we wasn't there first. So
I
when
think
we
we
got
was.
there, we got here and we stayed.
Who was here first, bro? Christopher Columbus came here and
And he is a what?
he was white. He came here. And
He came here with the Native Americans.
He didn't
Native
come here
Americans
with
weren't
Native- he didn't
melanated
come here-
black people.
he didn't
They
come
were
here-
Native
They
Americans.
took that land into
He didn't
they
come
took that
here
land
with
over.
Real quick,
Bro,
Reem,
they
Reem,
took
Reem, can I say
Native
something?
American land. Native American. They are not
Yes.
African Americans. They're
Native
not
American.
melanated
Okay.
people.
Exactly.
To this
American. They was
so
melanated.
what I'm saying
They was
is,
melanated.
bro, melanin, we really got.
They was melanated, bro. The Native
I mean,
Americans.
Native
They
Americans
wasn't
was
niggas.
melanated.
They was
Bro, but they
melanated.
wasn't.
Jesus was black.
They wasn't niggas. We understand that they
Beethoven
had
was
some
black.
melanin in their skin, but they wasn't no niggas. We
They
not
was
dumb.
niggas,
we can
bro.
we can
They was
identify that they was
niggas,
Native
bro.
Americans.
They was niggas,
We
bro.
not gonna keep putting shit on different titles, bro. We can't call everybody everything. Indians ain't fucking niggas, bro, and Asians ain't fucking niggas, bro. They ain't go through the same shit.
So
that we
what's
went
a
through
nigga, bro?
To the
What's a
same
nigga?
extent.
What's a nigga?
Niggas? Oh my
African
god.
American is what you're saying.
Niggas don't know what the fuck they are now.
Nobody does. We just say black people, black people. What the fuck is black? It's not America. It's not a country. It's not a
African-American.
state.
Now niggas
Where's
is
the-
remedial.
So African American.
Now niggas is remedial. We don't know what African Americans is. Indians and
niggas call black
Asians
people,
and
bro.
Question, though. Answer that
Indians,
question.
Motherfuckers
Asians,
call-
and everybody
bro,
else is black now.
people-
Y'all all niggas.
People say
because
black
Nate
people are
said
melanin-
so.
bro.
Everybody is niggas because you got a little bit of melanin in
fuck
you. Like
no.
niggas
Bro,
is
fuck
slow
no.
now.
Bro, people. I ask people this: what's a black person? What's a nigga? Somebody with melanated skin. Not only
That's not a
African.
fact.
That's what some people
That's
think.
not a
bro. I'm
fact.
just
That's
asking
not
what you
that.
think. This
Yeah,
my
that's
first
not
time
a
asking
fact.
this question, bro.
Yeah, that's not a
So
fact.
some people
Fuck
say-
what they think.
So
It's
you-
not about
you
what they
saying-
think.
you-
It's about a fact. You can't
you-
be just black because you
listen,
say
listen,
so.
listen, bro. You-
Fuck that. We went through real shit.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
Reem,
Fuck.
real
We
quick.
can't be white.
Real
We
quick,
can't just say
Reem.
we white
So
because we
what's the
say
fact?
You
so.
saying black people are
What's the
African American? I mean, African
Yes.
people
What's
aren't black.
niggas?
Haitian people
African
aren't black.
American.
Haitian people aren't black.
They're African American. Haitian came from where?
They're not
African
black.
American.
No,
How are they not
bro.
African?
How is
They don't
Haitian?
have to be
Bro,
African.
you just
Bro,
I'm asking you.
What I'm saying
is a
is
black
though,
person, bro? What is a black person? You said an African American, bro. That means Africans aren't black. That means
because if
Haitians
you keep it a
aren't black.
bean though, bro. If you
Based on
think
what
if you
you
keep it a
saying.
bean though, bro, a black person is an Americanized thing, bro. Black
That's what
person
I'm
is an
asking.
Americanized thing.
Yeah.
An African
That's
is an
why I
African.
said
That's
you
why I
agree.
said an
Don't
African
believe
American.
that they're
agree.
black
An
because we're
African American has
You
African
have
descent.
Western
It's not just no
civilized
melanated person. That's what
a
I'm
lifestyle
saying.
like that.
Okay.
Okay. That's why I said that. One more BRA NTG. That's partially why I said that was a beautiful debate. Don't. Yo, but one time, bro.
All right, go ahead.
One time. That's why I said what I said about the Africans feeling like that they wasn't black because we, since we was born, growed up over here, we had that Western civilized mindset that they don't acquire.
And that's why I brought up the
That's why I said that
Muslims
shit, bro.
over there too, though, because I didn't ran into people who real life from Saudi Arabia and everything. We prayed together, and they showed me my respects and everything, but it still be like, well, you know, we see y'all as
And-
American Muslims. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. It's just how it is.
Also about the Puerto Ricans and shit, bro. Them little poppies and mommies and shit, as opposed to the ones that's really Ricans, bodegas, and all that shit from New York. But when they go to Puerto Rico, them Puerto Ricans is looking at them like, you ain't one of us all the way because you have a Western civilized mindset.
Yeah.
But we welcome you.
Can I say something real quick?
Bro,
that's real shit though. No, that's real shit.
No, that
I
shit
feel
was
like
beautiful.
we need to have more conversations on shit we was taught in the 3rd, 2nd grade, and we hold so true to. Like I can ask, like Ring can ask me, like, why the fuck you think like that? And I'll be like, science or like this, and I can't really explain it. Like motherfuckers got so morals and shit they stand on, bro, and they don't know what the fuck. They can't even explain it, bro.
But you think about it this way,
bro,
though,
because
bro,
we was
gang.
taught that shit in 2nd and 3rd grade, and the motherfuckers never bring that shit back up, bro.
When you see niggas like this right now, though, in politics, you got a nigga like Trump that's trying to change the way that he teaching people because of a learned behavior. That makes me think, like, I feel the way that I feel about white people or segregation or any of them type of things because I learned about it.
Exactly.
And I chose how I chose to feel about those things. When you got somebody trying to sectionally try to take those things out of people's learning patterns and everything, say, hey, I don't want y'all to know about this. It make you think,
bro.
like, why is this such a big deal to you? So it must be some type of facts. It must be something real deal with this before you to try to go behind people and say, hey, we don't want y'all to learn this.
You trying to erase the
like
truth?
right now, they trying to get rid of the slavery conversations and everything of those type of
They need to.
Need to. These kids need to know what type of situation that they was going through not that long ago. The 1960s and 1950s is not that long ago. Our parents and grandparents was living in them type times though, bro. Real life. They was living in them times. So now it's like you act like you don't know what's going on and you gonna have to deal with that reality in your own situation as an adult or a teenager. There's gonna be people who gonna put you in them same situations who are heavily racist or gonna have heavily prejudiced against you.
Bro, I
so
agree.
you're not learning about them type of things to know how it affected us on a monumental scale.
I wanted to chime in. I done forgot what I was about to say.
I'm sorry,
my
bro.
fault.
I ran my mouth too
It's
much.
Reem doing that and me at the same time. I'm trying to do that. Like Reem, I get what you're saying. People should know the history and shit like that. But like, not
we
from.
coming back.
I just think it's deeper when they try to take it away. I feel like it's deeper when they try to take it away.
Ask your folks what they learn in history,
That's
bro.
what it was, BR. NCG. Don't go to them dictatorships and all that shit. You know, we had them Japanese bombs. We dropped Hiroshima and Nagasaki on. Bro, they got it over there to where as though they're teaching the new school. None of that shit ain't never happened. And we won that war. That's how
Exactly.
That's how a dictatorship works, bro.
Exactly, bro.
They have
It's
the
so
power
many different sides.
to grant what, like, oh no, I don't want them learning that. And as a matter of fact, if we want you to learn the Bible and shit like that, we want. No, yeah, it was. And
that's what I'm saying.
It was
The new King James.
like what's the nigga name? Kung Jung or
Sun Jung Yu. I don't know how to say
niggas
it.
utter descent, bro. He's over there dictating like, yo, yeah, we can give them Bibles, but it's gonna be saying that we was the ones who did all
We was
this
the
shit.
Thurlest in America.
We
you know
walked
what I'm
on
saying?
water. We gave that wine out.
Exactly.
That's
and
how
that's
they
my
got
that's,
it,
that's
bro.
the point I'm trying to say. Like, why are we giving white people and the people that colonized us the ability to teach our kids and youth about
that's
our
something that
history?
I had learned
Like,
as a young boy,
our,
bro.
our uncles and shit, or whoever, our old heads don't know what the fuck they teaching in school right now, bro.
bullshit.
Bro, you talk to anybody. I talk to my pop. I'm like, what you learn in history? He don't even fucking know. I tell him shit we learned. He's like, oh, they teaching y'all that? We didn't even do algebra and like they don't even know what the
That's
fuck.
no bullshit. That
How your
comes with
kids
leveling
don't know
up.
what you how you don't know what your kids learning at school, bro. And now we preaching for them to teach us more shit, but we don't
And
even
keep
know
it
what the
a
fuck they
bean though,
teaching.
gang. You heard this a long time for a minute though. Niggas used to be saying history class was like his story.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
That was always
And
a thing.
that go with some other shit. I can't. I'm a conspiracy theorist,
They
bro.
had a white man.
I'm gonna keep it honest.
That's what I'm saying though.
But I'm really controversial with the shit I can
with that
say,
fact
bro.
of like how motherfuckers was like basically targeting us though, bro, and that's like a real deal thing. And I can't I don't think that nobody or any type of way, shape, or form that should be like put out of the, you feel me? Like maybe kids is different, but like they have to have people learning about this because this is your reality. Like this shit happens on a daily basis. You can't go nowhere
it's the
where it's
messenger.
not the situation where this is still apparent. Like even if it's not the same shit that happened back in the day,
Bro,
you need to be aware of
It's
your,
not
of
the
your
message,
society.
it's the messenger, bro. It's like who we allow and giving the ability. We
Yeah,
should be teaching
but-
our kids that, bro. Our family should be teaching
but
us
for
that.
them
Not
to try
the,
to go above and beyond and say we taking this shit all the way out the curriculum,
So
I feel like
what-
why are you doing that? That's a part of their natural born history.
what do they have in the curriculum now, bro?
That's dictatorship.
We don't even
I
know
don't
what they got. We don't know.
But
They could be teaching them
but even
bullshit
in the
about
time
slavery.
frame of when we was learning about shit though, bro, we had to learn about all these wars and these declarations of independence and stuff. That's still gonna be in the history books.
Bro, the
all
shit
the
I
shit about
learned-
the government.
The shit
is
I
gonna be in
learned,
the history
bro,
books.
the shit I learned in school, bro, was teaching us like black people ain't shit. We were slaves. They don't teach us about the historical figures that we should look up to. They teach
course.
us every
Yes, they
time that we
did. I learned about
go
Rosa
against-
Parks.
Rosa
I learned
part.
about
I mean,
Bro, you learn, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro. They teach us learn helplessness. Like the shit that they teach us psychologically does something in our head that thinks that we not shit and keeps us suppressed,
And that's
bro.
where the parental
Like I don't
shit
even
comes
think
from.
slavery happened like how they say slavery happened, bro.
I think
it wasn't
happened
physical.
worse.
It wasn't
I
physical. It
think
was
it
more so
happened.
psychological, bro. They said Christopher Columbus came over bearing gifts and pitting different tribes against each other. They didn't come over
And
here
then he murdered
enslaving.
them niggas.
He didn't. We had
Bro.
each other kill each other, bro. It's
Where-
still present nowadays, bro.
where does my
He was
mom's?
lying, bro. He's saying this gun is God. He's saying we white. He was lying, bro. He's saying you want to be my slave. They think slave meant something whole different. People
Yo.
like, yeah, I want to be your slave. They think that mean king, bro. They
Where
was
does- where does my
lying,
mom's-
bro. They
where does
wasn't
my
coming over
mom's,
here on
yo?
some like husky shit.
Where's my mom?
They was bro. They was deceiving us, bro. They still
Catcher
deceiving
Freeman,
us, bro.
court mouth
Might
folks.
have be done.
That's what they doing nowadays,
Yo.
bro.
Catcher Freeman, court mouth folks, and they give him a biscuit.
You said what, bro?
I heard biscuit. I'm like,
I
what?
just start rambling and shit too.
Nah, but real shit though. What he said though made sense, but I just like I said, I feel like niggas need to know. Like even if they
Yo, you
change up
outside?
how they try to let
The
niggas
Boondocks.
know,
All right,
they
you might
gotta
follow
let
us
niggas. They gotta let niggas know though, bro. You can't just lie, like say, oh, it never happened. Like
You
that's how
gotta
they
let
tryna
niggas.
carry
We
it.
gotta.
They
We
trying to carry it like it never happened.
we
This was a
stop-
big
we
factor
gotta
of who
stop
you are
giving
as
them
a
power,
person.
bro. We gotta stop. Education is the most powerful thing.
I
Stop
don't
giving
think-
them power, bro. That's why I like
I don't think
segregation,
Nate
bro.
saying that.
That's why I
he
like.
want niggas to stop talking about it at all.
I'm saying
he just
we-
want us to talk about it ourselves.
We gotta teach because we don't even know what the
But then
fuck
I
they
feel like
teaching
if
in
they don't
school,
make
bro.
it imperative for them to do it too, though, a lot of niggas out there, like, not to say it like that, to say that they just don't be doing shit, but a lot of parents and a lot of, you feel me, won't do it. You feel me? So if it's imperative,
That's
like,
us. That's not-
it has to be learned, and it's like, all right, well, we get to know, like, what's really going on in the world. So maybe they can structure how they teach that lesson. Like, you don't have to
thing
just
is
tell us
about
that we
that,
was just a
bro.
fucked up
Thing is about
individual.
that, bro.
Because they never really talk about how Indians was also slaves.
I got a quick question
The
for
Puerto
you, bro.
Ricans was also
Everybody was
slaves.
slaves.
They just didn't get the
Exactly.
chance to stay slaves because we was the thoroughest slaves. Like they wanted to keep us
'Cause
because
we was the big
we
dogs.
put the best work in.
Quick
nigga.
question. All right, I got a question. Question, real quick.
Right.
So, would you rather either not get taught the game at all or get taught the game by a rat?
Nah, you
rat?
talking at all.
A rat.
By the rat because I still get to know what the fuck is going on.
All right.
Even if he can't, he got a rat on me for
Would
him
you-
to be a threat. Like I gotta do something for him to be a threat to me.
Make a nut ass rat, like a nut ass shiesty ass, like a motherfucker.
But how him
he
teaching
teach-
me the game sets me up though. That's what I'm
He
saying.
not
I don't
teaching.
have
He
no
not
lying
teaching the
the
game
shit out
right,
you,
bro.
bro.
He
He not
not
even
It's
teaching you how
rather,
to.
it's rather he is so is
He not
the game.
teaching the
So he
game
not
right.
really teaching me the game. Then that's what I'm saying.
But that's
It's
what I'm
rather he
saying.
teaching me the game or he
They
bullshit.
not, no, that's the same shit. They not teaching us the game for real, bro. They teaching us bullshit.
Everything
bro.
that I learned in history as a kid, I don't know what y'all learned growing up, but when I learned stuff growing up, I learned about my history and knowing
Bullshit.
that
Bullshit,
I didn't
bro.
learn no bullshit. I learned about every activist leader.
They
and
told
I learned
yo,
about
they
all
told
the shit they did.
they
to
told
our
y'all they
country.
told y'all birds fly south during the winter. I just seen a
I
whole
didn't
flock
learn
of birds.
about
I went to Martin
slaves.
Luther-
I
I went
was
to
like,
Martin Luther King,
all right.
bro.
I learned about slaves. I
all
learned
right,
about slave shit.
So all right, so everything you
My
believe,
grandmother was
you
96
believe
years old
you believe
before she
100% everything they taught you in history
No,
class?
I'm not a
All right.
dickhead. I'm talking about history though. When it
So
comes
you-
to certain
So you believe
Facts.
100% history they taught you?
slavery is what I was talking about.
Okay,
We're talking about slavery specifically.
What about slavery that you agree with? We probably gotta wrap this shit up, bro.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
I ain't gonna fraud.
Like, yeah, but like,
you might have to make a part 1, 2, and 3 to this one.
no, like,
I have to chop this shit up.
cause I learned a lot of shit, bro. I actually take time to learn this shit.
No, that's the thing,
Just
though.
to
I went
question that
I
shit,
went to
bro.
school in Maryland
Self-learning is
first
the best
though, bro.
learning,
Yeah,
You
bro.
sit down and crack that
I'll
book
sit
with
down and
spare
listen.
time,
I'll
bro.
learn
Like,
some shit and not like you gotta really question everything. Fuck, this shit
No,
don't
no
be
cap,
making
bro.
sense.
I really do be questioning things all the time. You know, bro, know me as a personal person. I'm a hating ass nigga, so I just figure out shit.
Silky
to,
Johnson
I
type
figure out some shit to say. What's up with this, man? But at the same time, though, when it comes to those type of things, though, bro, you really feel that shit on a regular. That's why I'm a dark ass nigga.
That's how they want you to be. Cause
Nah,
you learn.
gang, listen to me though. I'm a dark ass nigga, so I really go through this shit in a regular situation of circumstances when it don't even call for that type of shit. So it'd be like, I really know, like, it has to be something with that. It's not just oh, they say so and it is what it is. Like, no, something really was going on. Even if they say they trying to psychologically fuck us over, I can agree that we don't need to hear about how we was fucked up as a people. But at the same time, we need that knowledge because they gonna just be doing whatever the fuck
We
they
need
want.
we need the
It's
knowledge
a lot of
before that.
dumbass young boys who think that, I can just fuck with the white people and then be being manipulated by them white people and making our culture look bad.
I agree with you, bro, but I think the knowledge that we had before we was colonized is more important for us to learn than the knowledge we had when when we was colonized.
Of course.
Like we got gems and we was kings, bro. We on land, bro. We was
Mansa Musa was one of the richest
so like, I think
people
we
in the
should
world.
learn more about that shit. But that shit going.
But what I'm saying is though, you saying learn more and better things is different from learning none of that shit.
I'd rather learn nothing at all if it's from the person that's evil. That you telling me you did all this shit and you teaching me it?
Yeah,
bro,
that's the world, nigga. We work for the white man. And everything,
steal your
bro,
pack and
everything
then teach
that
you
we do, bro. The white people run the world, bro. We're not about to act like that. They do. It's a fact, nigga. What name one thing the white people do right? It's a white president.
They don't, bro.
It's a white Congress,
bro.
It's a white what? What else you want to name?
Reem, it's way deeper than black and white, bro. It's specific nationality, specific.
No, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Literally, white people run everything that you trying to name. They run NASA. They run the government. They run the what?
What type of white people? What type of white people, bro?
White people in general, nigga. Caucasian.
Bro, do more research. If we can pinpoint it to something more specific than just a white. We can pinpoint it to something more specific than just white people, bro. Because I know some white people that live in fucking trailer parks, bro. They don't run that shit, bro.
Absolutely, but I'm saying though,
just saying, like,
you can say, all right, I know some thorough white people, so you're being specific. I know some thorough white people, but the majority of white people run the world,
bro. White and black is colors, bro.
So what I'm saying is,
you talk about
all that
European, Yugoslavian, Jewish. You talking about like what specifically?
Caucasian people as a whole run the world.
No, they don't, bro. Because Caucasian people.
How isn't it true?
How is it specific? You gotta go deeper, bro. Like that's just iceberg, bro.
The president is white.
You right, but you wrong, bro.
And then when we go to other places, what is a Russian man?
You right, but you wrong, bro.
What is a Russian man?
You right, but you wrong, bro.
Even in Africa, they have white people there. Do your research. There's white people who come. There's white people who come from America to go do videos over in Africa to go try to promote the black African people.
You right. I'm just saying go more.
Run the world, bro. I'm not about to.
You right, but you wrong, bro.
Continue.
I don't see that.
You right, bro. You 100% right, though. I can't argue with white people run the world, but you gotta dive a little deeper, bro. It's a specific type. Yeah, look into it.
And this is an episode of
we shot the fuck off the rails today.
Thurl.
We shot all the way the fuck off the rails, but this was what we were expecting. This is what we want to do.
Liquor and extra time just start running shit.
Bullshit, because he's not about to edit all this time. I'm like,
of course.
So you stop.
Yo, man, let's hey BR. You want to do yours? You want to?
Hey, man, you was out here with Thurl Bread Pod, man. I was in here with the guys. We talking to the mic. Liquor done got to me.
Yeah.
We done had a nice little conversation, man. We definitely gonna get back with y'all, man. We got another pod we shooting next week. We gonna do some more blah blah blah.